So, I got a question, a very good one, but it was in English, so I figured out the answer should be in English, and this is this video exactly. And I think it's a good time for all of us to practice a little bit of English, listening and speaking, and all this kind of stuff. And the question went like this: what are some strategies that I can use negotiating for a better price for my properties? And that's a great question. I think most of us, when we face a negotiation, we come with not the right approach. Okay, so let's imagine what I think is very logical to think when you approach in a negotiation, and negotiation about real estate property, but I think also about other stuff in life. So I think the most basic realization is probably we think that one side want to sell for the highest possible price, and the other side want to buy for the lowest possible price, and the other side, obviously it's us, and we would like to buy even if it's possible for $0, right? So this is what we think. So we think the other side wants to sell it for as much as it can, and we want to sell it as low as we can. And when we face this kind of approach coming to a negotiation, what we think about is we're thinking like, he's gonna say the price, I'm gonna say I want a price reduction, I'm gonna say my price, he's gonna say no, and I'm gonna buy it anyway. And that's a problem. That's a big problem because, first of all, we don't know what is the other side interests. We don't know them. We cannot know them. We can guess them, estimate them, but we cannot really know until we ask them. So if we come to this kind of stuff, like we come to negotiation and we think for the other side, that's a very big problem. We need to ask the other side question in order to understand. Now, this is my philosophy. Nobody wants to sell real estate. Never. We want to hold it for as much as we can, for it to produce as much money as possible. Like, there is no reason to sell real estate unless there is a reason. And this is where we need to ask. We need to understand why is the other person selling. For example, yesterday I had a conversation with a real estate agent. She's an agent, but she bought herself. She bought 2 properties. She made them completely gutted. Gutted means like ready for major renovation. So she made them completely gutted and she started renovation. All right. One almost finished, the other going there. It's not finished. But the thing is, and I know the thing because I asked her, the thing is, she have 6 other projects meanwhile. Bigger ones with bigger profits, margin, and all this kind of stuff. Facing the offer, she wanted $400,000 for both of them as a package deal. I'm only interested in the ready one, and I don't really want the big one. But she really wants to sell the package deal. So I asked her how much price you will be able to consider for a package deal. And she said, I don't know. We asked for $400,000. And then I asked her, when do you want this property to be sold? And then she answered, yesterday. And I thought to myself, that's a great answer. Because when a seller says yesterday, it means that not just the prices really matters, also other stuff like the time. So she probably needs this money quickly because she have other projects. And I asked her, all right, if we're gonna buy it as fast as possible, let's say in less than a month, in 20 days, what price you will be able to consider? She made her calculation, and in that point, I'm sitting there quietly. It's on the phone, but I'm sitting quietly. I'm completely listening to what she's about to say. And she thinks for a while. Okay? And she makes her calculations. And I have to be quiet. So I'm waiting there quietly. And she said, you know, if you will offer me 340 and you buy cash and you close very fast, as you said, 20 days, I will go for it. This is $60,000 price reduction just by asking a question. This is from yesterday. So how do we negotiate? We gather information. How do we gather information? We ask questions. We need to realize that it's not just the price, it's also other factors. Two factors in this deal were the time that the money is going to come to her, and also how much certainty she have that I'm going to purchase the property. That's what she said. That's why she said, if you're going to buy it in 20 days. Now let's imagine I would tell her, I'm going to buy it in 2 days. What price you will be able to offer me then? Maybe in 2 days she can make even a better price. Maybe not. I don't know, but we can ask. So we come to a negotiation without a price. We don't come with the price. It's not like she's gonna say 20, I'm gonna say 15, and we're gonna come in the middle and have 17. No. I'm gonna ask her, is there any room in the price? Do you have a small room for me? Is there anything you can do for me in the price? And she answered. Super simple. But I think it's very simple, but also a lot of people are afraid or stressful because of it. And that's why we need to practice this kind of stuff. And we need to do them. So simple questions. That's all. Simple questions. That's how you negotiate.